Our film begins with a girl named Abby. She wakes up excited because today is her birthday. She looks at the 16 wishes she wrote, hoping they will come true, and places a picture of the boy she likes next to them. Suddenly, her family barges in and starts taking random pictures of her. Abby gets annoyed and tells them she's not a child anymore and they can't just barge in because she is 16 now and she deserves privacy. She kicks them out of her room and slams the door in their faces. Then she gets ready for her birthday and her brother Mike comes in. Still, without knocking, he enters to hand her the breakfast her mother specially prepared. He notices the wishes Abby wrote and tells her that the first wish to meet the artist Joey is impossible to fulfill because he's a star and it's impossible to meet him. At that moment, they hear noise coming from the street, and when they look out the window, they find Krista. Their neighbor's birthday is also today, and her family got her a car, which she teases up Abby with. Abby goes to the bathroom to get ready and go to school, but she takes too long inside. When she finally comes out, she finds a swarm of bees attacking the house. The whole family rushes out of the house and calls a pest control company. The employee informs them that it will take a long time to get rid of the bees. Abby has to go to school wearing home clothes carrying her wish list. Jay, her friend, was going with her. He helps her, giving her his jacket and tells her that Krista told the whole school about what happened to their house. He gives her the birthday gift he bought her, which is a necklace with half a heart. The other half he will keep with him on his own necklace. It's obvious that Jay likes her, but he's still not sure how to tell her. Abby's dad notices that she's upset about what happened today and that this is the worst birthday she's ever had. At that moment, a mail truck arrives and a girl steps out, the same employee from the pest control company, handing a letter to Abby. When she opens it, she finds a box containing candles with a note saying they will grant her wishes, with matches included. Abby wishes for the 8th wish on the list, which is for Abby to have a car. She lights candle number 1 and makes the wish and blows it out. Suddenly, a bus pulls away and Joey, the star, steps out to greet Abby and wishes her a happy birthday before leaving. We realize that Abby's first wish on the list has come true because she lit the candle marked number 1. Then Abby lights candle number 8 and wishes for her to have a car. Suddenly, her dream car appears in front of her and the same girl steps out, handing Abby the keys. But Jay was afraid of the girl and isn't sure about the car situation, especially since Abby doesn't have a license. At that moment, the girl reveals her name to be Celeste. She tells him that she's responsible for granting all 16 of Abby's wishes. Jay reluctantly agrees to what's happening and they all get into the car with Celeste. She drives them to school at an incredible speed. When they arrive at the school, everyone is impressed by Abby's car, but they start teasing her about her outfit. So Abby lights candle number 2 and wishes for the best outfit at school. However, the candle refuses to light and she ends up using a lot of matches in an attempt to ignite it. At that moment, the supervisor catches her and takes her for questioning because she's not paying attention. She also takes a candles box. Celeste was the investigator. She explained to Abby that the candles she has are magical and have rules. Every hour, one wish is granted. After midnight, the magic will fade away, but the wishes that have been granted will remain permanent. So she gives Abby the box of candles and leaves. After a while, Abby enters the storage room, and as the hour passes, she takes on candle number 2 and wishes to be the most stylish girl at school. Suddenly, the room fills with clothes and Celeste appears, dressing Abby in the most beautiful outfit. When Abby exits the room, everyone was amazed by her appearance, but it annoys Krista's friends. Later, Abby goes to the handball training and gets into an argument with her coach for being late. Before she gets kicked out, Abby gives her the expensive bag she brought with her, impressing the coach who allowed Abby to stay. She suggests that teams play a friendly match. At that moment, Abby wishes for her 12th wish, to beat Krista at everything. After changing her clothes, Abby heads to the match. She hits Krista with a ball so hard that she faints, winning the game for Abby's team. When Krista wakes up, she finds out that the student union elections have ended, and to her surprise, Abby won with a 100% vote road because of her wish to be famous. Later, she goes to Jay and asks for his help because he's her closest friend. Jay agrees, and as they walk out together, they find all the students wanting to take pictures with her. Abby realizes that her wish number 10 has come true, to become famous. After they leave, Jay tells Abby that she's changed, but she insists it's an opportunity that doesn't come often. Then, she mentions not having anything to wear to the party and all her money is in the house filled with bees. Jay offers her some money. When she gets into the car, she remembers she doesn't have her driver's license. Jay reminds her that she wished for it as the 7th wish on her list and gives her candle number 7 to light. Suddenly, a traffic officer appears and hands her a driver's license. They then head to the dress shop Abby had wanted to buy from before. Jay accidentally drops his wallet in front of the store and Krista, who was watching them, picks it up. Abby chooses a dress she likes, and when Jay goes to pay, he realizes his wallet is missing. The store owner kicks him out, thinking they're just kids, and asks Abby to take off the dress and leave. Upset, Abby goes into the fitting room and wishes her 9th wish, for people to stop treating her like a child. When she comes out, the store owner treats her kindly, and when Abby asks her about Jay, she mentions seeing a boy walking with a girl in a fancy car, indicating that Jay left with Krista. Later, the store owner helps Abby pick out a dress and informs her that anything she chooses will be added to her account. Abby leaves the store excited with lots of clothes. Afterwards, she goes to school and apologizes for being late, but the teacher couldn't recognize her anymore as her face has changed. She thinks of her as the new teacher. Then she calls Jay, but he doesn't recognize her and tells her that she can't be Abby because Abby is way younger than her, leaving her. The principal then comes and escorts her out of the school. At that moment, her parents show up and informs her that she's grown up now and they have rented an apartment for her to live alone. When they reach the apartment, they tell her she needs to pay the rent every month and find a job since she's 22 now. She is shocked. Later, Abby opens her high school memory box and finds pictures with Jay and a graduation picture. She realizes that everything she has now is because of wish number 9. She wants to talk to Celeste, so she wishes for wish number 3 to decorate her room. Celeste appears to help her decorate and Abby tells her the candle made a mistake as she wanted people to treat her like an adult, not just to appear as one. Celeste tells her the candle was right and when the hour passes midnight, her life will remain like this forever. She leaves. Then a man comes and tells her that she has 3 days left to pay the rent or she will be evicted. Abby tries to change one of her wishes but nothing changes. So she wishes for wish number 14 for her family to understand her. She lights candle number 14 and wishes for it, then goes to her family's house to tell them her problem. They tell her it's because she's independent now, a tough situation she has to face alone. Afterwards, she looks behind her and finds Jay going to Krista's birthday party. She runs to him to tell him what happened, but he doesn't believe her. She shows him the necklace with half a heart, and when he pulls out his medallion from his pocket, he finds the other half of the heart. Jay remembers and believes her, understanding what happened, but he doesn't know how to help her, so he invites her to Krista's party. During the party, Abby realizes she has feelings for Jay. Then her brother Mike comes in, playing guitar beautifully. Krista comes forward and greets her nicely, and Abby was surprised when she knew that Jay is now the student council president. Jay thanks Krista in front of everyone. Abby feels that her life was much better when she was younger. After the party, feeling upset, she drives her car but it runs out of gas. As she waits for help, her heel breaks and a passing car splashes dirty water on her. She goes home feeling sad. There she finds Celeste with pizza, comforting her. Celeste tells her that she has 1 wish left before the hour ends. Abby discovers that her last wish had a picture of the boy she wanted to be with on it, but she can change it. She replaces it with her own picture of her 16th birthday. She lights the candle and wishes to go back to her 16th birthday. Before the hour ends, her wish comes true and she hugs her family and go to close the bee-infested window. But she finds Celeste descending, telling her that she got rid of all the bees. Afterwards, she goes to give the money she has to her brother so he can buy the guitar he wants. Then she leaves the house and meets Krista, asking her why she doesn't like her. Krista explains that she and Jake were close friends in the 3rd grade. Then Abby moved in and took him away from her on her birthday. Abby apologizes for what she did in the past and tells her that she can change what she did today. Krista forgives her. They decide that Jay should be the head of the student union. That night, they celebrate at Krista and Abby's birthday party. Jay confesses to Abby that he likes her, and she admits that she shares him the same feeling. This is the best birthday feeling Abby has ever had, just as she wished. And that's it. That's the end of our movie. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments what you want the next movie to be. Goodbye!